All right, let's just get right into it. If you're someone who is dead serious about changing your financial future, really ready to break old patterns and build something new, then you are in exactly the right place. The source material we're looking at kicks off with a pretty bold idea. Nobody is born to be poor. It's not something written in your destiny, but it might just be hidden in your daily habits. It's this quiet force, kind of working in the background, shaping your whole future when you're not even looking.
So, I want you to think of these habits as invisible chains. You can't see them, you can't touch them, but believe me, they are just as real as iron. They hold you in place and they keep you from moving towards your goals. So today, we're going to make them visible. We're going to call them out one by one.
Okay, so the first three habits, they're all about how you play the money game, how you think about it, how you handle it, and how you relate to both your finances and, just as importantly, your time. Let's kick things off with habit number 1, procrastination. Come on, we've all said it right. I'll do it tomorrow. But here's the thing the wealthy get. Tomorrow is where dreams go to die. They understand that taking action right now, even a tiny little step, is a million times more powerful than some grand plan you've got for later. Up next, habit number 2, extravagance. Oh man, this is such a huge trap. It's the trap of looking rich instead of actually becoming rich. You see it on the left. One mindset is all about buying stuff to impress other people. The latest phone, the designer clothes. But on the right, the other mindset, it's about buying assets to build a real future. So here's a little challenge for you, a way to start breaking this habit right now. Before you buy anything this week, just stop. Stop for 1 second and ask yourself this one simple question. Is this a need or is this a want? Seriously, that tiny pause could literally change your financial life. Now for habit number 3. So many of us were taught that a steady job, with that monthly paycheck is the safest way to go. But relying on just that one single source of income, it's actually one of the riskiest things you can do. It's kind of like sitting on a one-legged chair. Yeah, it might feel stable for a little while, but just one gust of wind, a layoff, a big change in your industry, some unexpected crisis, and the whole thing comes crashing down. The wealthy, they build a solid foundation, a chair with multiple legs, from businesses, investments, side projects, so they know they can handle whatever storm comes their way. Okay, so we've talked about what you do with your money. Now let's switch gears and talk about what you do with your mind. These next 2 habits are all about your internal programming. Habit number 4 is all about negative thinking. It's the blame game. You see, the poor mindset, over on the left, it points fingers at the economy, at bad luck, at other people. The rich mindset, on the right, it rolls up its sleeves. It doesn't waste a single ounce of energy complaining. Instead, it just asks, okay, so what's the solution here? And that flows right into habit number 5, not investing in yourself. It's wild, right? People will drop $1,000 on a new phone that loses half its value the second they open the box, but they'll hesitate to spend $20 on a book or a course that could totally transform their career. Listen, the greatest asset you will ever own is your mind. An expensive phone is a liability. A new skill pays you back for the rest of your life. And you don't need to quit your job or turn your life upside down to do this. Just 30 minutes. That's the challenge. Can you find just 30 minutes every single day to learn something that makes you more valuable? It could be coding, public speaking, understanding money. That small, consistent deposit in yourself, it will pay you back with some incredible returns. We're down to our final 2 habits, and these are all about the world around you and the strength inside of you. We're talking about your environment and your courage. Our source material uses this fantastic analogy for habit number 6, and wow, it just perfectly captures a fundamental truth about success, doesn't it? Your circle really does determine your altitude. So here's the bottom line. Your circle is your destiny. If you're surrounded by negativity, by small thinking, by people who complain all the time, they will keep you grounded. The rich, on the other hand, they actively go out and find other eagles, people who are ambitious, people who challenge them, and people who inspire them to fly higher. And now we've arrived at the final habit. The source material points to this one as the single most important rule of all, the one that all by itself has the power to change absolutely everything. This is the master key. This is the habit that all the others are built on, the one that truly unlocks your potential for success and wealth. And it is staying in your comfort zone. The poor mindset wants an easy, comfortable life. It avoids risk. It runs away from difficulty. But here's the hard truth. Success and an easy life cannot coexist. It's impossible. The rich mindset knows that real growth is only found when you embrace challenges and step into discomfort. Think about it like this. Success is the sweet fruit inside a really hard coconut shell. If you're not willing to do the hard work of breaking that shell, of leaving your comfort zone, you will never, ever get to taste the reward that's inside. So, there they are. It is time to break these chains. We've identified these 7 habits that silently hold people back, the ones that keep them stuck in that cycle of just getting by. Let's just run through them one last time. Procrastination, extravagance, relying on a single income, negative thinking, failing to invest in yourself, hanging out with the wrong circle, and always, always seeking comfort over challenge. And this brings us right back to the most powerful message here. Your financial situation is not a life sentence. It is the direct result of the habits you practice every single day. And you know what the best part is? Habits can be broken. New ones can be built. Your future is not yet written. So that leaves us with one final question. This isn't about trying to break all 7 chains at once. That's overwhelming. It's about starting with just one. So look at this list, think about your own life, and decide which chain will you break starting today.